Hi guys, I'm doing this video mainly for the viewers or subscribers that have been requesting a particular recipe, which is a beignet or panket recipe. It's a Gambian recipe. I've been clear on the replies that I give, stating that I'm not really familiar with that recipe, so I don't feel comfortable yet making it. Now on this channel, I really like to make recipes that I'm very fluent in. Maybe when I run out of the videos that I'm very comfortable in making, simply because I make them all the time at home regardless, I will then start to research these other recipes that I'm not so, good at, or perhaps even haven't done before. Still the Gambian ones. Just because I come from Gambia doesn't really mean I know how to cook everything. No, these are just the ones that I absolutely do know how to cook. Now, this is a video that I saw on YouTube. That is the reason why I'm not going to be cooking it. I just want to talk about it. Again, because I will feel like a fraud should I go and make it. One, because it's a Nigerian recipe, and two, because it's something I watched, and now to come and do it on the channel, I just don't want to do that at all. But because it's relatively the same recipe that has been asked, which is the panket or beignet, I thought I would share it. Now I went to this guy's channel, because he has a tilapia recipe that I thought I was interested in, and I watched it really good, and then I went back again because I think I'm subscribed to his channel, and he had a second recipe on the same fish, and then I just thought, let me scroll through his videos, and I saw this. And I looked at it, and the very next day I made it. No, I didn't go wrong at all. I didn't throw out anything. It was
Come on, clap your hands. Come on, clap your hands. Come on, clap your hands. Come on, clap your hands.
perfect. And generally, when you see a new recipe, you're always thinking, gosh, when I make this, it's not going to turn out the same as what I'm watching. But I got lucky here, and I was really happy, and I thought, let me just share it. And this is called a puff puff. Like I said, it's a Nigerian recipe. Now, I opened one just so you see the inside. I don't really think there's much difference to beignet or panket as to this puff puff, really. Other than the size. Maybe it's slightly bigger in Gambia, and perhaps this is more fluffier. That's the only thing I would say. Yes, so please, if you really want that beignet recipe, at least in the meantime, try and do this one, and I promise you will like it almost just as much. The ingredients were fairly straightforward. All you needed was flour. Again, I'm not too sure if he used plain flour or self-raising. This is what I had, so I used that, and sugar and yeast. Now, I bake a lot. Despite me not having a sweet tooth, my children are the opposite, so we bake a lot. And I have, everything. So when I watched his video, I had everything in my cupboard, and it was fairly easy for me to get up and do it. I used 500 grams of flour, and I used 10 grams of yeast, and I filled this bowl with sugar, probably 125 grams of sugar, and I used my mixer to mix it, but I think you could also use your hands. And so I went wrong somewhere, which was with the yeast. I used 10 grams of yeast, and it came out too much. When you mix it, like I said, you're going to watch the video, so I don't really need to go into it. I'll put a link at the end of this video so you can go right to his video for the puff puff. And when I found out I had too much yeast after frying one to taste it, I literally just took my nutmeg out. These are the whole ones, and I scraped it with a knife, and it took it right out. Yeah, the nutmeg overpowered the yeast, and it was perfect. Now, when I went halfway, I decided to switch it up a bit, simply because I had seen another video, someone making buns. The buns, again, they looked relatively the same, and I just thought, let me risk it here. like I said, the same mixture I had, I stopped halfway through frying it, and what I did was I added baking powder, half a teaspoon, then I added some milk and 1 egg, and then I went back to my flour and I took 2 tablespoons and I put it in the mixture. And yeah, just to try and come back to the same consistency as I had with this one. And it was fine. Yes, Nigerians, or I think Ghanaians also make this, they will shout at me saying that it's completely wrong, but I tried it and it works. And like I said, this is like a day later, and at this point actually I cannot tell which is which. They look the same, they feel the same, they taste the same. If I break it up, they also all look the same. So it was just on the first day that I could tell the difference, which was the puff puff was, when it cooled down, it was, you know, slightly soft on the outside, as for the buns, or the half bun, it was slightly crispy on the outside. But after, well, when we had quite a lot of it, and I had all this left over, I didn't want to throw it away, so I put it in an ice cream bowl, and I covered it. By the way, I didn't keep this in the fridge, which is now making me a little unsure as to whether it's safe to eat. So I guess I should go and comment myself to ask him where it is that you have to keep this after the first day. But yes, I kept it in my cupboard because I'm thinking cakes, you would keep it in a, you know, dark place and all that. But that is it, really. Yeah, go and check out this video, and you will like it, because I certainly do. Even though I don't have a sweet tooth, I do have 1 or 2 every now and again. Thank you for watching. Bye.